What up, party people? What up, party people? Once again, we are at the AMC Norwalk 20, about to catch us a sequel to a classic. Yes. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Not just any sequel, the reviving of a legend, John Kramer, Jigsaw. Saw is back, y'all. Saw is motherfucking back. Faithfully for 7 years, yo. Watch these joints. Let's go see the new one, Jigsaw. Yeah, y'all. Time for Jigsaw. We're doing it in IMAX this time. This ain't the actual marquee for it because the TV for the marquee, the IMAX, is broke. So we're gonna do it like that and do a little finagling. Anyways, Jigsaw, John Kramer. It's time. Saw has returned. The legacy has returned. Yeah, man. Tobin Bell has returned. Yeah, buddy. Let's get in there and witness the horror masterpiece. Legend return. Yeah. Yeah, boy.
We are not alone. Talk travels at the speed of sound. The glow of your device causes interference. Don't ruin the atmosphere.
Oh, man. Sorry, y'all. Further thoughts. Alright, y'all. I played the game in IMAX, and there's no reason to see Jigsaw in IMAX whatsoever. I'm so disappointed, y'all. I love this franchise so much, but this was almost as bad as Part 5. Oh, man. Okay, I would say it's You know what the whack entries of the Saw franchise were? Part 5 and Part 7. The last one. Saw, whatever the fuck that was. Saw 3D. And this one right here, it's a prequel, basically. It's a prequel mixed in with a sequel. They playing with timelines. You know, there's a one character that says, "How are you still alive? How are you still alive?" at the end of this movie. And that's what I'm asking at the end of this movie. How are you still alive? And the answer is very... It's good to see my man Tobin Bell back. I guess he needs not to come back no more. His character died in Part 4. Was it Part 4 or Part 3? I don't know. Yeah, it died the way it was supposed to die in Part 3. Yeah, Part 3 it was. And what redeems Part 5 is the way they showed Hoffman as the accomplice to Jigsaw. That was the only thing that made Jigsaw Part 5 dope. Here we go. That was the only thing that made Part 5 dope, was the exposition on how Hoffman was his accomplice. This one? I mean, the characters... I mean, some of the traps were okay, but they're definitely not classic like the original 3. The story is not as good as the original 4. Saw 6 was that shit though. Saw 6. And it tried to do this retroactive explanation again, and I just didn't buy it this time, y'all. I just didn't buy it at all. And that's unfortunate, because I love me some Jigsaw, I love me some Saw. It's funny that these films are always shot in Canada, and so the characters, when it comes to smartphones, they're gonna have a BlackBerry made by Research in Motion, which is a Canadian company. Oh boy, I like Laura Vandervoort. I think that's how you pronounce her name. I just wish she gets to be in better movies. The people in the trap, their reasons for being in the trap were kind of like whatever. I don't know, y'all. I'm just kind of disappointed by Jigsaw. Got some loud kids in the lobby. But yeah, so that's Jigsaw. Unfortunately, I was a little disappointed. It is what it is, though. It's your boy Neat. I'm gonna catch y'all next time, next flick. Jigsaw, sorry. Sorry. Do not experience it in IMAX for no reason. It's just dumb to be in IMAX. I just want to add on that the worst character in this movie kind of has to be the female forensics pathologist or whatever. Her character was built up to be this such Jigsaw fan, and then ultimately what they did with her was just so stupid and weak. I mean, as an actress, I'd be like, damn, what did you end up doing with my character at the end of the movie? Yeah, this movie, I can't believe that this was the script, that this is the story they decided to bring Saw back with. Dude, this movie literally kills the franchise. This movie felt like a Saw fan film, dude. It literally felt like a Saw fan film. And I can't believe after what, 7 years, 6 years of no Saw, it's 6 years, and this is the best script they came up with. This was originally called Saw Legacy, and the legacy is so weak. And you know what? They it's not really even a mystery of who takes up the legacy, because it's the skill set. It's kind of obvious. I mean, it's just very dumb. Saw legacy. You know who should be picking up the mantle of Jigsaw, the legacy of Jigsaw. There's only one person who should have been picking up the mantle and legacy of Jigsaw. And obviously, they couldn't convince the actor to come back and play and reprise his role. And that's Cary Elwes. I don't know how you pronounce his name. But that's Dr. Gordon, y'all. This should have been Dr. Gordon's legacy all day long, like he did in Saw 7, Saw 3D. And I guess it redeemed Saw 3D. Damn. Is this the worst entry in the Saw franchise? Yeah, it is. Ah.